Hey everybody, welcome to another video. The Real Rant Reviewer is going to hug you and be your guardian angel for this review. Yes, I will. I will guard you with some beautiful music. No, it's City of Angels, 1998, featuring Nicolas Cage, Meg Ryan. It's going to be an awesome rant review because I've seen this movie back in '99 on HBO when it came out with a friend of mine. Yeah, a friend of mine. Guys, this movie is a tearjerker, no doubt about it. The soundtrack is amazing. We all know about it. Goo Goo Dolls' Iris comes from this. A whole bunch of other great songs. I think Sarah McLachlan, right? Angel? I don't know. Anyways, fuck it. Great soundtrack. Nicolas Cage, this is a top 5 for me in Cage. Top 5. Meg Ryan, awesome. The story, spoilers ahead. So you can meet Nicolas Cage. He's a guardian angel, guys. And you see how the angels function and how they do things. It's really cool. It's intriguing to see a take on angels and how they would exist in this world if then they in fact are real. This would be a little glimpse of how they would interact or be doing things. Very cool. So cool opening to introduce Mr. Cage here as an angel, and he runs into Meg Ryan at a hospital. She's giving her heart surgery to somebody. He's there. She loses the patient on the table, but she senses something's there, and she looks directly at Cage but can't see him. But he's convinced that she knows he's there because of this look, and this issue here with this dead person. So Cage is asking his friend Angel, she saw me, she knows I'm there, she knows, and he's like, no, she doesn't, man, stop, and here it is, guys, the old biblical story of angels looking upon women, right, looking upon the beauty, wanting it, and yes, coming down and materializing into human form, and for giving up eternity for the touch of a woman. It's crazy that's what the human race is against when it comes to women, right? Even these angels battle against it. So he's battling doing that. He's battling wanting to let Meg Ryan know he's there, but eventually he does let her know he's there, and he starts to talk to her, and he starts to show himself, and she is interacting with him and talking to him, and she's starting to like him, and she's actually starting to look forward to seeing him. His name is Seth, and it's a biblical name, and she's looking forward to seeing him every day, and he's looking forward to seeing her. Now his reason becomes for seeing the sunrise and all this. Now his reasons are becoming her, and this is crazy. So he's so in love with her, and he can't touch her. He can't do that, and she doesn't understand why. She's like, listen, if you can't be with me and touch me and all this, we can't even talk anymore, whatever. So, but he goes to some other dude who was an ex-angel who did the fall, they call it, or the jump or the fall. You take a large fall from a high distance down to the ground, and you become mortal. And so Cage talks to somebody, Dennis Franz here, R.I.P. to him, and he talks to him and he says, listen, how did you do it? Why did you do it? And the guy tells him, I did it for love. I did it for my wife, and I had kids, and was it worth it? He said, yeah, I'd do it again, right? So Cage decides to do it. So he takes the jump, right? He wakes up on the ground. He's human. He's all cut up and shit. And people are like, "What, dude?" He's like, "You see me?" They're like, "Yeah, we see you, dude. Hit the road, And he's like, "You see me?" And he's all excited, about life, like he's a newborn child, but as an adult, because he's a human now. So he's human. He's feeling blood. He's like, blood, and he's like, "This is pain." And wow. And what he does is, of course, he did it for Meg Ryan. So he goes to chase down Meg Ryan. He chases Meg Ryan down to Lake Tahoe, where she has a cabin she's staying at, and man, it's great because he meets her and he's able to make love to her, and she's teaching him about making love and how they fit together. I always stuck out to me how she says that, like, we fit together. See how, like, that's made to fit together? So that's what I'm saying. So great deep concepts in the movie, great things that it brings out. They make love for the first time. It's probably the best experience Mr. Cage has ever felt, because he's human, it's crazy. So she's on a natural high. Cage is on a natural high. She goes out to the store on her bicycle to get some fruit or something that he can enjoy for the first time. He's at the house there experiencing a shower for the first time. He's experiencing a lot of things for the first time. Meg Ryan is riding home on her bike. All of a sudden, though, there's a minute, there's a moment, there's a feeling, right? You get that feeling, don't you? And Cage gets the feeling. And the feeling is that Meg Ryan is coming to meet her end. Yes, Meg Ryan is being killed. Not being killed, but she dies. She dies because a semi-truck hits her on her bicycle, and thereby killing her. But before she dies, Cage is able to roll up on the accident scene. He's able to hold her and talk to her, and she's apologizing. She says, sorry, I know you've come a long way. I'm going to cry. You gave up everything for me, and I let you down. I'm leaving you forever. And this is life. This is life. And Cage loses Meg Ryan, and he's so depressed. And his friend appears to him one night and tells him, "But this is what you chose. Was it worth it? Would you do it again? Would you do it again even though you lost her?" And he says, "I do it again." So he'd do it again. Just for those moments that he spent with her, those things that he experienced, he'd give it all up, all eternity, forever life. He would give it up again, and he gave it up, and now he's alone. But he goes shopping like she did, the places she liked, and he tries to move forward with his life because he's human now. He has to live. He has to live as a human, as we all do, right? When we lose things we love, we have to live on. Doesn't matter. So Cage lives on, and guys, the movie closes out like that. So what a movie! It's brilliantly written, it's brilliantly acted, and the music is great, and the story is great. And thank you, Nicolas Cage. Thank you, Meg Ryan. I love this movie, City of Angels.